Hey guys, so today we're back with a speed build because why not? um, I've actually decided to recreate my grandmother's house just because I remember spending so much time there as a kid, and I don't know. I just wanted to build it anyway. So, the first thing I need to say is that I gave myself way too much money to build this, and I should have gotten a bigger lot. It was insane to try to build it. She has a huge house. I don't even know how she manages to get around that big house, but she does. So, everything that I'm putting in here is not exaggerated. This is actually how it is. There's all the walls are the same color. The bathroom is completely yellow. There's no wall hangings. This is I went and took pictures. I'm not going to put those in here because I think that would be an invasion of her privacy, but it was insane once I started noticing how much it actually was. And that is actually my grandpa's shop that he works on tractors and stuff in. And it's actually way farther away from the house than I put it, but it's The Sims, so you got to do something. So I actually go through a while and just try to figure out how I'm going to lay everything out because okay, so this house has 3 bedrooms, a laundry room, a backyard, a big backyard, a storm cellar, and a lot of other things. So right now I'm just trying to figure out how to get the entryway. Yeah. So and it has 2 bathrooms, and it yeah, so like I said, I should have given myself a lot more room to build this. It was in a 40 by 30 lot in Newcrest, I think. I should have went with the 50 by 50. Or hell, even the 64 by 64 would have been better than that. I mean, I had to squish everything together so much that it still resembles my grandmother's house, but not as much as I would like it to. So, how my grandmother's driveway works is it comes off of a dirt road, and it just has gravel in a circle that I'm trying to think of the word. It loops around the storm cellar, which I think is what I'm building. Yeah. So I've never actually been in this cellar, so I have no idea what's in it. All I know is that there's stairs leading down to the bottom, and there's on top of it is actually a hill that it's a man-made hill. And I was trying to recreate that here, but it would not work for me. With the foundation that I had already put on the other buildings, it just wouldn't work, and my game froze there for a little bit. I think it's the new patch that has been released. There has just been so many bugs going on with my game. I've taken my mods out, I've taken everything out, and it still does the same thing. So I think it's just the patches, and I've tried to repair it through Origin. I don't know, just a lot of things happening. So while this was happening, I was actually trying to figure out how I can get different walls without foundation, but it just did not work. So anytime that I put the foundation there, it just deleted the stairs. So what I ended up doing was just taking a fence and putting it around there, and that kind of works because it's a hill on top of it. Yeah, I was looking and I was like, really, that's the one that they put there, for that one? I was like, no. So I put this little fence there just because it gave it some sort of safety. I know that's not really a big concern in The Sims, but it is for me. So yeah. So she also has this carport thing that leads from the gravel driveway up to the house. So yeah, and what this little thing here on the side is, it's actually a second porch. She has 2 porches. One is huge and the other is not. So there I'm just trying to get a roofing going for the carport. And I was trying to figure out the best way to do this, especially since it's in The Sims. Some things you just can't do in The Sims. They just haven't allowed you to do that. So, like I said, they're connected from the driveway to the carport. So, yeah. So the back bedroom is hers and my grandfather's, and it's huge. But all they have in there is a dresser, a bed, and my grandpa's computer desk. That is completely it. And you'll see me put that in there later. And their kitchen is huge. And I mean, like, huge. Like, there was so much stuff that I couldn't put in there. It's like they decorated one side of the house and they just left the other side blank. So this is actually the right there is the laundry room. See, my grandmother and my grandfather, they have a washer and dryer, but my grandmother never uses the washer. I mean, not the washer, the dryer. She always goes and hangs them out on a clothesline unless it's raining. Then she'll use that. So all those windows on the porch, I wish I was exaggerating, but that's how it is. Same with that one. Just the porches are all windows. I don't know why. But they aren't full-length windows either. They're just like that. And I'm just realizing that I missed a window, and that's going to bother me until I go fix it. So, yay. Also, the flooring was messing up on me a lot while I was trying to do this. It would not just do a full room, even if I held shift or anything. And they also have this chain link fence out the back of it, and that's where the drying thing is. So, yeah, that's the closest that I could get to a chain link fence in The Sims was the prison stuff, so that kind of sucked. So I'm putting a roof on this. It's kind of hard to explain my grandmother's roof because it's made out of tin, because she lives out in the country, if you couldn't tell by the gravel roads and stuff, but she lives way out in the country, and out there you kind of upgrade your house with whatever you have. So my grandfather has a lot of tin. Also, I couldn't get that to go into the door for anything. I don't know why. Like, I moved the house out, I did everything. It was just not having it, so yeah, I just went with that one, changed it to white, and hoped for the best. Now, this fucker right here, I could not get it to work at all. It would not go. So I finally decided just to say forget it. I don't know why it wouldn't work outside. I tried everything, but it wouldn't go. So, I don't know. See, there, I'm trying to get it again, but it just wouldn't work. If anyone knows anything about that, please let me know. So I just decided that there's not going to be a front entrance out of there anymore. And so the outside of my grandmother's house is yellow, like bright yellow. But this is the closest that I could get to without having any thing at the bottom of it. So, yeah, and every single room in that house is that same brown color. I don't know how or why. I really don't. So, the only room, yeah, I decided to call it my Nan's house. So, now we're going to go through and furnish it, I'm pretty sure. I think it just froze again. Yeah. So, we're doing the tiles in the bathroom. Am I going to light it? I mean, I know I do, but I don't know when I do. Yeah, okay, now. So, yeah. We're lighting it, and I went ahead and went with those lights just because they looked like the lights that she has. And she doesn't have very many in her house either. So, I actually went through the other day, and I was looking at some of the stuff that I missed, and I completely missed a whole room of, like, furnishing and stuff. And it's the building out there, but I can't really say what's in there. I mean, I can say it, like, he's not gonna kill me or anything. I don't know why I said that. But, I just don't know what's in there, because I haven't been in there in so long. I actually haven't went to see my grandmother in so long. I need to go see her. Yeah, it's the 30th of June, and I don't know, July 4th is coming up, so maybe I should go see her. I also forgot that Move Objects was on, so, like, those counters are intersecting, but I fix it. Yeah. I hate having to move objects on, just because like then you don't know what's actually going on. So my grandmother's stove actually looks like that, and I don't really know. I haven't tested this, but I hope that you can get. I hope that you can get into the laundry room from there. I haven't tested it. I just built it and saved it. If you want, this is on the gallery. So if you just type in Maddie Immel, MADDIE into the user search thingy on the gallery, you should be able to find this house. It says it's modded for some reason, but it's not. So you will have to turn advanced settings on, but everything else should work. Yeah. Okay, so those fencing, it was kind of difficult to figure out how to actually get it to do without the foundation, but I figured out that you just have to draw it before you connect it to the wall, and yeah, so these things in my grandmother's house are actually yellow, like 100% yellow in the bathroom, and I don't know, I've tried to get her to change it, but she just will not. I use some of the new season stuff, just because of how kind of country-esque it feels to me anyway. I mean, I grew up in the country and it kind of feels that way to me. So, yeah, I'm not saying that the bedding and everything is completely accurate, but you can't really get that in The Sims, you know. So this is my grandfather's computer desk. All he does is play solitaire on it. Like, they don't even have internet. He just plays solitaire. So, like I said, they do have a washer and a dryer, but they don't use the dryer unless it's raining. So, I don't know. I think that might have to do with how my grandmother was taught to, like, wash clothes and stuff. And so now I'm just putting in the hampers and everything. So this room over here, it is technically a bedroom, but they use it for more of a kid's playroom since it is so small. So there's literally only a couch, a TV, and some toys in there. Actually, that is the room that I learned what the Rugrats, what else? Arthur, all those shows that you had when you didn't have cable, that's where I learned what those were. And I loved going over there because I love those shows. And, what was it called? There's a show called, I don't remember, but it's about this clown, and she's got like a puppet, and you clean up with her or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember, but it was great when I was a kid. So that's where I actually discovered where that was. So it's pretty hard to get the accurate thing of her porch, just because of how like big it seems on the outside and on the inside than it actually is. So they actually have like folding chairs. They have like folding chairs out there so they can smoke and sit and everything. Well, my grandmother doesn't smoke anymore, but she used to. So you can get through there. I have tested that. Like, the sim that I had there, she got through there pretty easily. And they, like I said, they are all different colors and they do not match at all. So, yeah. And we're just putting in a TV now. They actually have a pretty old TV, but I decided to no, she told me that they recently did get a new TV. Like, I talked to her the other day. So, that's pretty accurate probably. So this porch out here, it literally has chairs lined up along the sides and like toys in the middle, like old toys, like toys from the 70s. It's insane. I don't know. So I just put a whole bunch of random toys out there. I think I got every single toy from the catalog. That's the word I was looking for. So now we go through and add the cars. Yeah, we're going through and adding the cars just because They do have 2 cars that sit there most of the time because my grandmother recently got put on oxygen and it's kind of hard for her to drive. So I actually almost forgot to furnish this, but like I said before, I have no idea what's in here. So I really don't know. And I was trying to put new things on there, but it just didn't work. So yeah, so that is the end, and I'm gonna let you here's the screenshots. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like or comment, and if you really liked it, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.